to see. There's got to be some new things here. First of all,
be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named
Lanya. No,
She's a
Lanya.
servant to my house. I've lost count of the number of times. Honestly.
It's not her. There's our boy, Rogier. But he's got his legs covered, and there's the thorns. Remember, we saw him, like his spirit, red spirit, get impaled on something from behind, and that was right by that gigantic dead jellyfish with a face.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Lots of stuff to talk to about, including the corpse under Stormvale.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great Rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
He wanted this to happen? Oh, man. Shears Rapier +8?
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
He wanted to die like that?
The misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring.
Long before the shattering.
Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering.
So the ring was smashed way before the Shattering War.
You see, I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful
So he
plot.
found what he wanted, okay.
The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Huh. Well, there you go. He spelled a lot of it out. A lot of the stuff that we talked about. It's still not... It's still weird to me given what we're going to see later, though.
Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
There's more.
Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
Mark of the Centipede. Okay. I think we got all the skills.
Oh, still need something?
No, just wanted to check. Oh. I guess that's Marika? Who's the one that's missing? Eternal? And yeah, I think that is right again. Right? It could also be could also be No, never mind. They don't have red hair. I was thinking Nicola. They have blonde hair. It looks like. Yeah, so I think that's Radigan. But I'm not 100% sure. So what does D have to say?
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Excellent. He's happy with our death rooting.
Are you acquainted with a man named Roger? You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside, breaks them.
Oh, litany of proper death. Creates image of order. Sure, I'll buy it. Talk to them.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you
Probably just gonna end up buying everything. So, just gradually buy stuff.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Okay. All right, I can't talk to that guy. The door's closed? Isn't that where Ofnir is? So I guess we could talk about the Lou woman that got killed. I cannot remember her first name, even though I already said it. I've already forgotten it. I'm not good with names. Her like adopted father is Ofnir. I don't know if that's why the door's closed, because he's pissed off at us, even though I didn't kill her. We got stuff to buy. Oh, there was stuff before too. I gotta remember to come back and get these. Different items and stuff. Oh, there's also a memory stone. Hello? Or maybe it's in a different part of the castle now. It's... That would suck if he just doesn't talk to us. That lets us use memorize another spell.
A pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do.
What about this spirit tuning thing? Yeah, what the blacksmith said. I guess we were supposed to do this right after.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But If I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Roundtable hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it. I'll ask Master Hugh.
Ah, okay.
Now, look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled his mark. Fine and well. Now lay out your arms.
Seems happy with us.
The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
He's down on himself. Seems like a nice guy. Bit of a curmudgeon, maybe? Okay. I probably should use this. For a while. Oh, it's Dex and Strength. No, it's the same scaling. Do I have an int weapon yet? Just going through everything. Well, that, yep. Queen staff. The bow. Yeah, the staves. So no. Okay, we'll stick with that then.
Back already. No matter.
I can't upgrade it yet because... Oh no, Summer Stone 3. Nefeli Lu, that's her name. It came back to me. She's all about death.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? Then good day to you, my dear.
I thought she had something to say. Do I have to let her hold me?
I am pleased to... Would you like... Now, come.
Let's see.
You are so very warm.
Ah, there we go.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being.
Huh.
But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this as often as it takes.
So she's gonna lie with a build up enough strength through sucking some energy out of us until she can lie with some noble and bring them back to life. Do you know?
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy.
Yeah.
These grand affairs are hardly my
We're getting a hint
forte,
that there's more to
but
that.
Dear
You can see
Roger
I
began to weep as he spoke.
wonder if we can hear that. What about the black knife print?
In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the black knife prints that fascinate dear Roger so.
Knife print clue.
But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the Roundtable hold. Perhaps you could make use of it?
Okay. Just making some notes. Man, I did not remember this, but I think I did this. I remember I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't remember, to be expected.
I am pleased. Would you like me? The blessing is still aflame. Would you like to?
That's
Then
okay.
good day to you, my.
Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to make some changes. Apply cosmetics. Alter face. Can I add like... Got pores. now it looks like we have some kind of illness. How about something like that? And we can change it as we go. Can you add more? That would be cool if you could keep adding more. Although we could just add eyeliner for that, eh? Maybe a bluer color? I think this needs to be not quite so pronounced. Okay. I'm happy with that. Little adjustment. We'll gradually adjust Miyazaki as we go along. Now, did they mention they want to talk about Fia?
You need something else.
This is all making so much more sense to me. Just totally lost by all this stuff when I first played this. Yeah. And then finally, this is the biggest thing. Remember I said this game starts to get really weird here? You haven't seen this before? There's a hand with two fingers, and it looks like it's decrepifying. Old and decrepit. And there's another one of those finger readers. A sound. It's got a throat behind it. Rapture. I can't remember, do the gestures have descriptions? Oh right, and we didn't look at this. A simple map given by Fia, a clue to the whereabouts of a black knife print. There's Erd Tree. There's a tower. There's a cave. Or a could be like a valley with a cave at the end.
Are you that new Tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
I got questions. So Golden Order shattered, wants us to collect the runes, which are part of the Elden Ring, to reassemble it and restore the Golden Order, because life is suffering, curses, and all other manner of things.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your
Maybe she'll explain that.
Demigods and even the greater of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Let me ask you guys a question here. Looking at these two and the way this dynamic, do you trust them just on first glance? So to hew is chop or cut something, especially wood or coal, with an axe, pick, or other tool. Make or shape something by cutting or chipping a material such as wood or stone. So do they take a piece of the Erd tree and then form it into it, or do they carve it into the tree? It could be related to, you know, how the Erd tree burial and that cycle. This person's saying hew also means to shape, and that's the meaning in this context. Hewn into the Erd tree means they're shaped into the Erd tree itself, become a part of it. This matches other references in the lore about people returning to the Erd tree. When you consider the Erd tree burial reincarnates them, the remembrances are ways to remember people's previous incarnations. Yeah, this person's saying, the second bolt, I love From Software's use of archaic language. Especially since they're a Japanese developer. Brook thee no quarter. I'd agree with that. Makes sense to me. Okay. Ask about great runes.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is vessel of the Elden
We're getting things confirmed here.
By the strength
if you trust
of
them.
Runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord.
This is all true, though, as far as I know.
So grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak. The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left. Indeed. But remember one thing.
Okay, that's not them talking.
The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
Know what she said there. They're direct descendants of Marika. I'll bring that back later if I remember.
The children of the tainted by the strength of their runes.
Tainted by the strength, so it was like
warred, but none could become Elden
they got stronger, but like I said, they started to go kind of crazy.
Grace was extended.
Okay, I think you should repeat yourself then.
The greater
I like that we can. I wish you could talk to.
Each and all the Godric runt of the.
I wish you could do that with all the characters and go back to previous dialogue if you need a reminder. But I guess that's what we have the internet for. That's part of the way that Demon Souls was designed, on the idea that the community would work together to like figure it out. So they've been keeping that going since that game. I kind of feel like it's time to change it up a bit, but it's also so damn intriguing. It's hard to want them to change it. The Power of Remembrance menu. You can draw out the Power of Remembrance's namesake. So I think we can go, remember that mausoleum, the turtle mausoleum? We can copy Remembrances there. I think you don't need to have it, but it's not like I need these things right now anyways. So just a reminder, Remembrance of Godric the Grafted, hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. I wonder if just like by killing it, I don't think there's like someone chipping away at the Erd Tree. It's more of just, that's the way the world works. It's like the Erd Tree will remember them and maybe bring them back later. Who knows? The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. A feeble man sought power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold. That's not what he sounded like at all. So we can get Axe of Godric, great axe wielded by Godric the Grafted. This golden battle axe is emblazoned with the figure of a beast, representing the strength of Godfrey, first Elden Lord and a patriarch of the golden lineage. So a beast. Remember we talked about there was the age before the Erd Tree, where it was like the Crucible was a precursor. We've already talked, I think we talked about like one of those that was also kind of split into ages. One of them was the dragons. Another one I think was the beasts. And then kind of humans took over with the Erd Tree, and we kind of saw some reign of beasts and dragons in Stormvale. But we'll talk about that more as we go along. I command thee kneel, for I am the lord of all that is golden. Unique skill, I command thee kneel. Repeatedly smash the axe of Godric into the ground, unleashing 2 earth-shaking shockwaves. And there's the grafted dragon, the embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godric's left arm. The wielder's arm will take the form of a small dragon, sprouting sharp dragon fangs at the fist. Sprouting, sorry. Cannot be two-handed. Bear witness. Grant the small dragon a fleeting glimpse of life and thrust it skyward, spewing flames over a wide forward area. You seem to think it was like the greatest thing ever that was going to give him like this unlimited power. Like, I think he said like an heir to... It was the heir to some power. I don't remember the exact quote. We'll just hang on to the remembrances, I guess.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Okay. I think we're done. Store's still closed. Oh, it's open now. Okay, so we have to talk to them first. Sorry about your daughter.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Roundtable, I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
So aren't we in competition?
You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the shard bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds.
Part of the Shattering, probably?
Rykard, Lord of the volcano manor of Mount Gelmir.
I never saw Praetor Rykard.
Morgott, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renown,
Veiled Monarch?
Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Cool. All right, everyone pay attention.
So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already. General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat.
We saw that.
I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore.
Oh, the one thing I was wondering too is because Godric got smaller after, like, even like his head, his face, which was still intact. I wonder if the Great Runes impart some kind of size along with the power.
Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor.
I'm so excited to fight him because I didn't fight him. I've never seen him.
Lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven.
And so we heard that Radahn fought against Melania to a standstill. Scarlet Rot. Margot. We've heard of a Margit, or Margit.
Morgott the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. but the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring.
It's too tough for you right
Set
now.
your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
Veiled Monarch. Like, people don't know who they are exactly?
The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy, but Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Huh. Interesting. That's where we're headed next. That's our next target for Nala. All right, so there will be a quiz in the comment section. No, I'm just kidding. Is that it?
What is it?
Yeah. Did not mention his daughter. I think she's like over here, I think. Ugh. And then this guy just chilling there watching. Okay, I think we're... Wait.
If I do have it, I suppose I should try Laskma.
Yeah, I think we're done here for now. Very intriguing, very intriguing. I assume you guys will memorize all that info. Let's head back to the Limgrave Tower Bridge to see how this Great Rune works with the tower. What does it say again on there? I guess it's a key item. The Great Rune of the Shardbearer Godric, devoid of any benediction. Seek the divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormville Castle. It just says seek it. Seek lest. Seek. Yes, I like looking at statues. And they're holding books. I don't remember seeing those before. Talisman depicting a yellow ancient dragon. Boosts lightning damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree. There you go. Oh yeah, we had seen this before. Would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. Also, and so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Yeah, so we see that we already learned that there was, before the Erd Tree, the dragons were a big deal in one era. Where are these giant golems? I gotta know what those are called. Yeah, like for sure one of them's gonna come alive, right? Or two. Or three. Wait. There you go. Oh man, that messed him up good. Uh-oh. Whoa. You can't do that. All right, you can do that. I love using the terrain as it's designed. Clearly supposed to hide behind these. Okay. Cheater. Nope, I think he's gonna hit me. This is the part where I wish I had the camera on so you could see my mouth agape. It just completely messed me up. I thought... I didn't even really notice that they were shooting. But of course they were. But it's going to be cool. I think it's a different time of day. So. Wow, the Erdtree is like see-through. This time of day. That's different. Gotta get into that heart. It's like a magma. Oh, that is spicy. Spicy loud. It's even louder for me because I have a limiter on you guys. So you're not hearing it at full. Oh, he hurts his friend. Maybe they're not friends. Yeah, some of the sounds are just ridiculously loud compared to others. Did kind of. That's so weird that it's see-through. Is that just a glitch? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's just a glitch. When I look through the spyglass. It's all there. Item? Yeah. A warming stone. Was that new? Rune fragment blessed with an incantation of the two fingers. Craftable item. Use FP to generate warmth. Continuously restores the HP of those nearby. It's said that the Erdtree was once as warm as the gentle sun and would gradually heal all who bathed in its rays. Not anymore. And it says that, right? It's like... Do we believe that? I don't know. Up to you guys. Oh, that's where we came in to this area. That's where that golem... Not the golem, the ogre was that jumps down. Always fun to take a look around. We're exploring all around down there. Don't think we could make that jump down. Make a guess. If there's any other hidden stuff. And there's actually, the bridge is busted. Now we're assuming this is going to teleport us across. Oh, that's what I would call the broken Colosseum. Maybe whatever. Oh, I wonder if we take a look at this. I wonder if a comet came down and just like smashed through here and here. It kind of looks like that could be the case. It smashed the bridge here and then went across and smashed that. I have no idea. Maybe you guys know. Could be an earthquake. That's wild. It takes you like past all of these things. Kind of want to check this out. These are regular burbs. Not eagles that are going to attack us. Item left. Okay. Thank you. That'd be easy to miss. Not that important though. Oh, they don't have their wings like tied up, they don't have those blades crafted to them. We still get the Stormhawk feathers. The hell? We like to have fun here at the Luckless LoveLocks channel. It's not all serious. It's let's put that thing out of its misery. It's still going. Try. Oh yeah, good call. Why is there so many bloodstains here? From people just falling, trying to pick up the item? Okay, buddy. Dude's got some sweet gear for this area. I guess he's got the grafted sword. It's not... Or the Iron Throne sword. It's not that hard to get. But that armor, I think, is... Yeah. I guess people could be doing NG+. Do you see people from all different NGs in this? Not sure. New Game Plus, that is. You guys aren't familiar. By the way, if there's any terms I'm throwing out there, because I hesitate to use the word veteran. I played a lot of these games, so a lot of the terminology I use is gonna I'm using all the FromSoft terminology. So if you guys are confused, just ask, and I'll answer in the comment section or during the video if I think about it, or both. Because I usually do that too. Because it's a long game and you just kind of run out of things to talk about. Actually, not in this game. There's always something to talk about and speculate about. I'm always curious about areas like this because you can clearly jump onto that. So like you got to think to yourself, is there something down there I could drop onto? If you want to find all the stuff in FromSoft games, you gotta think that way. Divine Tower. So what do we got here? That's a lot of different shapes, but the one in the middle looks like a deformed lizard, kind of. Snaky. I think it's just like a conglomeration of different beasts. Maybe. Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out about the two fingers is how, like, yeah, I guess I did point out, like, it looked decrepit. This feels very different than the golden bird tree stuff. It feels more like... It's got that gray color, which is... feels like death-ish, but also like stars. I completely forget what I'm supposed to do here. This is like a lift? Yes, okay. I was like, I think I'm supposed to go up, but I don't remember how to trigger it. Like, yeah, it's like spirits, right? Like ashes, but also stars. But they're not, it's not purple and it's not blue, it's white and gray. Color, you gotta remember, color's important in this. FromSoft chooses colors for a reason most of the time. Sometimes legitimately they do stuff because it's cool. They think it's their style, you know, but a lot of the times with colors, it's on purpose. I think, yeah, the reason why we wanted to go back there first was because we're probably going to get... Oh, look at that. Another Colosseum? See, now, if you look at that, maybe it's just built to be a crescent. That could be the case, too. That it's not broken. Although that does, like, that line kind of implies it's busted. But if we look at... Oh, we can't see that one, I guess. So it's like, look at this. That looks a little that looks a little funky. Yeah. We're not judging. We're not judging. Okay, let's not look out again. A two finger that is dead. Like, completely rotted. Looks a lot like the other one, actually. This almost looks like wood. Gray. It's like not bloody. Remember when we oh, there's eagles up here too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know what that means. I just wanted to count them because I was curious. Aha. Well, this is a view I'm interested in. I'm just like imagining what these games are going to look like in 10 years, where you can clearly tell that they're using lower detailed models, but in like 10 years, it's going to be, first of all games will be in some kind of VR thing, right? That's not true, but I'm guessing that we're going to have some kind of more immersive experience in 10 years, but also like just the power of the machines. We're going to be able to render that in full power. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure why these ones are dead. We're going to restore the power of the Great Rune. Now what does it say? Just restored? Great Rune of the Shardbearer got it. Now it's got its gold. Its blessing raises all attributes. This Great Rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. Oh, when you put them together, does it make the symbol of the Elden Ring that we see? The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. We got Godric the We got Godwyn the Golden, who died in the Night of Black Knives. Was killed. We got Godric the Grafted. Well, actually, sorry. There's Godfrey the Grafted, who we haven't seen yet, and there's Godric the Grafted, who's the youngest. The Anchor Ring. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think of why the Two Fingers is dead here. Aside from, like, the stagnation, that kind of stuff. And I think we can just get out of here, right? I think that's all there is to this. So, I think what I want to do... I'm curious to see what Kenneth says. Wait, who's that? Oh, no, Mac Merchant. Kenneth is part of the Lou woman's quest that we've unfortunately broken. Oops. Nefeli Lou. I guess I can tell you what ends up happening at the end. Spoiler if you don't want to hear it. She ends up becoming the Lord of Stormvale Castle. And, like, Kenneth becomes her like, counselor. And I guess then he's found someone that's truly deserving of... Yeah, let's not get him killed. I don't know if we get knighted or something, because that's what he wants to do. So that would have been cool to do, but...
I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
So that ends up being Nefeli Lou. May she rest in peace. God, that's annoying. I feel like if the enemies kill her, it's like... Maybe you can bring her back? Is there anything else? Or are we moving on? Just wanted to see if there's any other NPCs we want to check out. I don't think so. All right, lake-facing cliffs. That's the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2. Actually, I don't know. It's like I said, before getting up to Stormvale, it's kind of like intro. Stormvale kind of feels like chapter 1, and then Liurnia of the Lakes. Oh, right. So I want to do... There's also that area at the start. I think not yet. Maybe we do some Liurnia, and then if we get kind of like... It's getting feeling a little samey, we'll go back and do that area. But, Chapter 2, I'm going to call it, begins here, and look at all this stuff we have to explore. This is just so beautiful. So beautiful. This is like eyegasm for dark fantasy lovers.